not giving her $8 tip. I'm sorry.
Ready? Yes. Angelo Costantino, everybody!
Alright, I'm about to tell y'all one of the scariest stories of my life. Before I do, have y'all seen the movie Get Out?
No.
Alright, so
Never.
if you haven't seen it, basically Get Out is about a black dude that dates a white girl. The white girl takes the black dude to her family. They end up being like batshit crazy, right? They like brainwash black people, they kidnap black people, do a whole bunch of crazy shit, right? So, I mean, that's crazy. And do I think that can happen? Absolutely, because white people are capable of anything. But, you know, so it scarred me for life. I actually ended up giving up white women for Lent that year, which was crazy. But you know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd put myself in that situation to be there, so it's like whatever. But then enters my best friend Chandler, right? So Chandler is my best friend. She's sitting right here. She's in this white right here. She's single, fellas. So, you know, Chandler is my ride or die. She'll do anything for me. She is from Martinsville, Indiana. Martinsville, Indiana has a reputation for brothers like me not going down there whatsoever, right? So, that was a dilemma in our relationship for about the first, 6 months relationship. When I mean that, I'm not, no sexual shit. No. She's just my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So, when I say that, like, she wanted me to come down there for a party, so eventually I gave it up and I was like, okay, I'll come down there for a party. So I went down there for a party. When I was on my way, I smoked a little weed, right? So I was a little paranoid. I was already on 37 on my way to Martinsville, and I was really scared because I thought I was going to get a DWB. For y'all that don't know what a DWB is, that means driving while black. Okay, so... But eventually I got there, you know what I'm saying, I was safe. But then she hit me with the plot twist, hey, the party is at somebody else's house, right? So I'm like, okay, how are we gonna get there? She said by boat. Automatically, I'm thinking they're already playing to my weakness, right? Because what is my weakness? I can't swim, right? Okay, so they're playing to my weakness, right? So now I'm on the boat, no life jacket, I feel naked, right? They're talking to me, they're like, oh, everybody's gonna wanna talk to you at the party, right? Everybody's dying to meet you. Oh, they're dying to meet me? Well, that happened to Get Out, right? So that's strike one, right? So we're on this boat, we're going all around these ravines and stuff. I feel like I'm in Anaconda. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Come around the corner, I already see the party, because you know them tiki torches that they got? You know what I'm saying? That they use at parties, or like sacrifices or rituals and shit? 20 of them, flames, all up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. And then every single person that's on the deck, all white people, old, right? They all simultaneously must have known I was there, because they turned around like, you know, the meerkats on National Geographic, how all of them be turning around at the same time? Every single one of them turned around. So that was in the movie too. So I'm already like, that's strike two. So I'm on the boat, right? We dock the boat, only black person on the boat. I'm walking off. This sounds like slavery already. So I'm telling myself, I'm like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta compose myself. I go to the bathroom, I look in the mirror, I hit myself with some water. I say, Angelo, you're not no bitch. Nobody's trying to kidnap you. Nobody's trying to poison your food. The food might be a little unseasoned, right? But nobody's trying to poison your food. Go out there and have a good time. So I do. I go out there and have a good time. I start drinking. I start talking to people at the party. Everybody's loving me. They're asking me what I do. Do you play sports? Do you do this? Do you do that? Do you do this? I'm like, yes. I'm loving the attention, right? Because I love attention. I'm being an attention whore. And then, all of a sudden, I realize that I messed up. I made a mistake. And at that moment, I realized I was in the sunken place, just like Get Out. And if you guys have seen that, the sunken place is a place where you don't want to be, and I knew I was like on the cusp of that, so I had to get out, right? So I go to get my stuff, I reach for my phone, and that bitch is gone. I didn't know where it was. Where's my phone at? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever, I can buy a new phone tomorrow. So I go to reach for my keys. Them bitches were gone, just like the movie. You know what I'm saying? Rose, let me get them keys. Rose, the keys, you know? So, I didn't know what to do. I'm freaking out, but I didn't want them to know what I know, what they know, what I know, when they know. So I'm walking around this party, incognito, or incognito, if you will. And I don't know where my keys are, so I go inside, because everybody's outside. I go inside, I'm looking for everything, I'm looking under statues and shit, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know what's going on. I'm looking like for trap doors. I go to this bookshelf, I'm pulling books out, I'm like, maybe there's a, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden somebody comes up behind me, they're like, excuse me, it's this old white man. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they auctioned me off. I'm like, yes. He goes in his pocket, I was like, oh my God, this is it, he's gonna kill me right here.
Angelo.
He pulls out.
Thank you so much, Angelo!
Oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Give him a round of applause.
Oh, I want to hear the end of that story.
Yeah, same.
Like, was that really Angelo on stage? We'll never know. Are you ready for, we're almost done. We're almost done. You ready for another comedian? Oh, don't sound so enthusiastic. For Grant Wigler!
Oh, crackers, how we doing? We still holding up? Yeah, I see. Oh, you Angelo's table right here. The ladies here, right?